Hey Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for November 5th through the 11th. We have 11/11 coming up in the coming week. I'm going to do a separate video just focusing on 11/11. So be sure to subscribe and hit notification if you haven't already. And then you can get a notice when the 11/11 video is up. But let's see, Scorpio, what's going on with you guys for the week ahead. This will be a general reading plus one card for love. Your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then of course a card for love. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Your Monday, Tuesday is Nine of Pentacles. This came up for Virgo as well later on in the week. So some of you may have Virgo in your chart. Or you may be dealing with a Virgo. Nine of Pentacles is a card about really mastering your emotions and getting focused on the work at hand. We are coming into the new moon energy. Some of you may be like moon sensitive, but you might not be feeling it as hard and as major as that last full moon that we had, which was a real doozy for a lot of people. But you may be doing really well at work, or you may be doing really well in getting your finances handled, you know? It's not 10 of Pentacles, so there still may be work to do, but you're getting there, and you're almost there, and you're doing a pretty awesome job. The one thing with this card is, take time to enjoy what you're bringing in. Take time to enjoy what you have earned, and continue making sure that you're on top of your feelings so that you're not self-sabotaging yourself, or you're not getting thrown off course. Another message with this card is you might have somebody that's watching you. You might have somebody who maybe has noticed you, a secret admirer maybe, or somebody who's just not quite ready to step up to you just yet. They may be a little bit intimidated by you. They might be trying to understand you a little bit better. But all in all, it feels like a lot of you are coming into some new energy. I think a lot of you, last week we talked about the karmic soulmates, and a lot of Scorpios are dealing with those right now. So a lot of you might be very close to just finally coming out of that karmic energy, regardless of what your karmic soulmate is dealing with. You might be getting ready to call in somebody new. That person may have already noticed you, and you may not even know who they are. So that'll be fun to see how that develops moving forward. Your Wednesday, Thursday is Page of Wands. This is passion. This is, going for it. This is taking a leap. This is going to be for some of you having to do with work or a work project. Some of you, like I said, beginning of the week are really focused on your finances and what you're doing. And some of you might have an idea to figure out how to get that 10th pentacle coming in, right? And you might be jumping on it. The one warning with this card is you don't want to be too impulsive, okay? Page of Wands is adventurous, exciting, really great, fiery, go-for-it energy. But in a more extreme way, if not careful, it could be somebody who kind of jumps in head first and is making trouble or making problems. It could be somebody who's a little too mischievous, and that might be characteristics within yourself, Scorpio. For some of you, you're dealing with a younger fire sign person. And again, this person can be a lot of fun. This person might be a welcome break from the work that you're doing. But don't let them take you too much off track. Like this is the person who will, want you to go out and hang out and be like, have a drink, have another drink. No, I insist, I'm buying, this could be somebody who just really takes you off track, or, gets you in a situation where you're like, man, why do I let you talk me into these kinds of things? So just be cautious. It's not a bad person, but you want to stay in that mastered level. That's one of the things, Scorpio, some of you maybe have disappeared for a while, like from your friends, from your family, because you've been so focused. And so somebody may be reaching out like, hey, how have you been? I miss you. It's good that you're busy. Let's go out and celebrate your success, or let's spend time together. And then they might be pulling you into some old habits that are not very good for you. Or, as Scorpios, we can be very intense with our own emotions. And now maybe you're just barely now getting like yourself, mastering yourself. And all of a sudden this person may come in and like throw you off a little bit. So just be careful, you know, just be careful. Ooh, and then your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the Hierophant. Got lots of red coming up here, Scorpio. You guys are coming into a time of action. Lots of action. It's so funny to me that we talked about this person coming in that might throw you off track, might get you like to go a little bit too far or to like, you know, lose your head a little bit. And then we've got this guy coming in who's all about order and discipline and like, you know, being well behaved. So yeah, some of you might be partying midweek. I don't know, maybe you're celebrating something. Maybe some of you have your birthdays coming up midweek, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday you're like, man, I took it a little bit too far, I gotta pull in the reins. Or, you know, maybe some of you are just really questioning what you believe anymore. Like maybe you were a lot more out there and free-spirited, and maybe some of you are becoming a little bit more reserved or feeling like, oh, well, I'm getting older and I want to be a little bit more mature. I don't want to be a wild child. I don't want to be all out there like that. I don't want to be all crazy. So some of you might be, I don't want to say conservative because people hear conservative and they think of politics, and I don't mean it in a political way. I just mean some of you are just wanting to be a little bit more dignified. And that's really what I think about when I see this card. This is traditional, you know, like traditional, right, wrong, you know, good and bad, discipline, structure. Some of you are just really coming into a different personality, I guess I want to say. And I think a lot of it is because a lot of you Scorpios are really focused on your goals right now. And for a long time, life for you has been like you're going through this obstacle course and you have all of these people and things coming in and throwing you off, and you're so tired of it. You want to stay the course. You want to succeed this time. Your love life card is 6 of Pentacles, which is awesome. And I'm going to tell you why I love this card. For me, when this card comes up in love, what it means is you finally have somebody coming in who's giving back the same energy that you've been putting in. Maybe you're really used to being the one who's always giving in the relationship. Maybe you're always used to the one like putting the energy into making it work. And you're finally beginning to come into an energy where you're attracting someone who's going to come in and be the same way, so that you're not always holding things together. You might not be meeting this person this week or this weekend, but your energy is shifting to where you're calling in a healthier relationship. Those of you who are in a relationship, the tables are about to turn in a positive way, right? And so you might have your partners beginning to step up and to put in a little bit more into the relationship. Some of you have been stuck in a relationship for a very long time because you feel like you owe this person. You feel like you owe this person. You feel like maybe they've been, there for you, or they helped you out of a bad situation, or if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be in a certain point of your life, but maybe the love is gone and you're just not feeling it. Or you've had financial concerns and you've been stuck there, and you're getting very close to where you feel like, man, I don't owe you anything anymore. Like, this is not a debt. I don't have to, pay off, some kind of debt. This isn't the old days where you stay in a servitude. So some of you are finally coming out of that feeling of, I have to stay because I owe this person, or I have to stay because, finances are tough. Like you're getting your freedom in some way out of a love relationship and into something that is more balanced for you. One more thing I want to point out. This card is coming up for your 11/11. So 11/11 is going to be a really good time to manifest. Like I said, I'm doing a video about that, and I'll go into more details. But for you guys, Scorpio, when you're coming into manifesting this weekend or focusing on that which you are manifesting, you're getting very clear and very focused, and you're taking more control in your life, and the way that you're moving forward to calling what you're manifesting is going to be a lot more structured. I think for a long time, Scorpio, a lot of you have been in these situations where you've had to risk it all to get out of a bad situation. You've had to take some really big risks, and now you're getting some stability to where you can continue moving forward with stability. You don't have to be a cowboy. You don't have to be a maverick. You don't have to take huge risks to bring in what you're trying to call into your life. But again, check out the 11/11 video. There'll be more in there for you as well. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Those might bring you more information, or you may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. Reach out and let me know. Subscribe, hit notification. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. And check out the free card of the day on my social media, guys. Let me know if I could help you with a private reading. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey. Take care, Scorpio.